Why fans think one of Taylor Swift's viral end of an era moments was a subtle dig at Joe Alwyn. She's like, someone finally gets it, instead of making me feel bad for it. One commenter wrote on X about the viral end of an era moment. Although it's been a week now since the final 2 episodes of Taylor Swift The End of an Era docuseries premiered on Disney+, fans are still dissecting and discussing many of the biggest revelations and most candid moments from the series. One moment that got many fans' attention came during the docuseries' 4th episode, titled, "Thank You for the Lovely Bouquet," in which Swift opened up about her relationship with her fiancé, Travis Kelce, and touched on what sets him apart from some of her exes. Swift made one comment, in particular, that many interpreted as a subtle dig at actor Joe Alwyn, who the singer dated for more than 6 years. Travis is just very comfortable with, conceptually speaking, a big life. Swift says in the viral clip, because he has one. Oh, the shade. One ex-user, whose post with the clip has been viewed more than 773,000 times, wrote along with the video. In replies to the post, others were quick to make it clear they had the same interpretation of the clip. One wrote that they saw the quote as Swift calling Kelce the first guy I dated on my level, while another commented, she's like, someone finally gets it, instead of making me feel bad for it. Yes, he works for a billion-dollar organization, performs for an audience of millions on a weekly basis. He understands the thrills and pressures of the lifestyle. Another fan wrote the ways that Kelce, like Swift, lives a big life. He also lives out loud, not caring what outsiders think. Still others express their reactions with gifs and Swiftified labels like Shadowler and Tay-Shade. The so-called shoddiness of the comment stems from a notoriously private approach Swift and Alwyn took to their relationship, something many attribute largely to the actor's preference for living out of the spotlight as much as possible, and something that's incredibly difficult to do for someone as famous as Swift. While Swift didn't make any direct references to any of her exes, she did open up elsewhere in the 4th episode of the series about the difficult times she faced in her personal life early in the tour. There were points in this tour where the tour was really the only thing keeping me going in my life. She said, per E? I'm lying. But there were never points in the tour where I want to quit the tour because the tour is hard. No, my personal life was hard. The hard times she references include going through not just one, but 2 breakups in quick succession. First with Alwyn, and then with the 1975 from and Maddie Healy following a brief whirlwind romance shortly after her split from Alwyn, before connecting with Kelce in the summer of 2023. I went through 2 breakups in the first half of this tour, and that's a lot of breakups, actually, she said. This show gave me purpose and what I could use to get me out of bed. The tour has never been the hard thing in my life. The tour has been the thing that allowed me to find purpose outside of the SH*T that was going on in my life. As hard as her personal life got, however, Swift said she always loved being on the Eras tour. Men will let you down, and the Eras tour never will, she quipped.